Let's kick off. Energy is quite a big, it's been a huge topic for us. What is the energy bills discount scheme? Kieran?
Yeah, it's pretty much a continuation from the current scheme that we have with a change in the discounting pricing. So we'll come into effect from April 2023 and run for 12 months till April 2024. In terms of the kind of important numbers to be aware of, pretty much all businesses, hospitals, charities, etc., are automatically included in the scheme, and these deductions will come out automatically from your bill. But essentially, the minimums to be aware of when it comes to electricity is £19.61 megawatts per hour, and for gas it's £6.97, and the maximum thresholds are £302 for electricity and £107 megawatts per hour. And for those larger businesses, kind of that could be in manufacturing or classified energy and trade intensive industries, ETIIs, they have slightly different rates where they can get more cash back, and they can get up to 70% of that back. So their minimum and maximums are 89 minimum on the electricity, maximum 185, and £40 minimum on the gas, maximum £99. So yeah, that will run from April 23 to 24.
I would just add this, everyone, when we're talking about energy, when it comes to businesses, and all we're hearing is, oh, the scheme has been reduced. Most people will have a bit of fear when they hear that statement. But the context here is the reason the scheme is being reduced is because wholesale prices have significantly come down. Gas prices have halved. In fact, they're cheaper now than they were pre the Russian invasion. So I don't want people to be concerned thinking, oh, are my energy bills about to shoot up? The rates Kieran was mentioning there is the government have essentially set a benchmark, and they said anything above this is where we're giving you the discount, whereas the benchmarks are running below the government cap at the moment. So, to give you some examples, Kieran and I were just chatting before we came on to say, last time we were on this, we were talking to people about how we were helping our customers to mitigate significant rises in their energy bills, whereas now what we're doing is renewing and getting them savings. And to give you an example, we had a client yesterday where their bill was 59,000 for annual bill, and that's now come down to 27,000, and that's before we talk about any energy discount scheme. So just to say, things are looking up in the wholesale market. That will start trickling through into our bills in the next quarter. So it's generally better news all around, Ian, from the last time we were here with you.
Yeah, so important takeaway is, do you know when your fixed term contract starts and ends? Because it's a crucial time to hopefully take advantage of these newer lower rates.
I was going to say, what are the eligibility requirements to get these new discounts? Is that it all hinge on?
Yeah, it's eligible for kind of all businesses, charities, hospitals. I mean, you can go onto the Gov website, but it will automatically apply to you as a business. There's nothing you need to do in terms of register or sign up or anything like that.
Okay, and what's the best thing that people can do if they want to try and get their energy bills down?
Yeah, so just one of the, in terms of eligibility, it's applying. You must have had a fixed term contract from December 2021 and onwards, and it's applying to businesses that have that.
And then what they should do if they want to get new quotes, if they don't even know where they're at in their renewal cycle but want to know what's going on, they can upload their bill on Swoop funding, and then one of the energy team advisors will be in touch and can get different quotes across the market for you to show you what you will be looking at when it comes to your time to renew.
Yeah, because as a refresher, I know we probably went deep on this on the previous webinars, but business energy is very different to personal energy. Every business customer has a bespoke offer to them. So therefore, as Andrea said, make sure you take advantage of that opportunity when you're up for renewal and scan the market and see what the best possible option are. And I know, Ian, we've had some questions come in about energy efficiency, particularly around lighting and areas like that. One of the most common grants in this space is kind of the Green Recovery Innovation Grant, which is distributed through your LEPs or growth hubs. Or else you can check with your local council if they're able to dish this out. But in essence, what you'll be able to get access to is usually between £1,000 and £10,000, or 50% of the cost of investment in new lighting to create more efficiency. If you are really ramping up your investment in kind of green energy in a big way, you also have the SEG scheme, or the Smart Export Guarantee Scheme, which came in January 2020. And what that allows you to do is not only obviously produce green energy through solar to wind, hydro, you can actually sell that back into the grid and get paid for the extra electricity that you're generating. And if you want to learn further about that, you can register that with SEG or get further details on the Ofgem website.
Yeah, and just another, you're again sitting there thinking, where do I start? Yes, I want to have a more energy efficient warehouse or factory or whatever it is. Usually, so there are 38 what are known as growth hubs around the country, and these are business hubs where the government has teams of advisors and various grants that are distributed. They're all on Swoop, by the way, so all you've got to do is put in your company details and we'll bring up what's open and what you're eligible for right now. But essentially what they do is they give you a voucher where you can hire a consultant. It's usually for £5,000. They come in, they do an energy audit, tell you what you can do to make your building more efficient, and then you can apply for the grant thereafter towards the project cost of making your building more efficient. So there's all of those options that are out there as well.